Hello to all the parents out there. I want you to know I love you. Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not upon your own understanding. Acknowledge Him in all your ways and He will direct your paths. I want you to know that as a parent, just when you think like you're getting over a challenge, another challenge comes. And then you get over it and another challenge comes. The quicker we get used to that expectation, the better. And when you know that there's spiritual warfare, I kind of tell people that if you're actually cruising through life with no bumps in the road, you might want to ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? Because you're on the right path, I believe as you walk with Jesus Christ, there's going to be challenges. Get used to them. They will be bigger, but that's where your faith grows. When you know that your strength shrinks perceptive-wise. What's that right word? The perception of your strength shrinks as it's perceived as these challenges are bigger and bigger and bigger. And I guess the reminder I want to help you today to know and be refreshed in is to know that God's strength is way bigger than your problems. I heard that saying where it says, don't tell God how big your problems are, tell your problems how big your God is. And I love that. And so I really believe that putting on your armor and having that routine of prayer, of reading a psalm a day, or reading a portion of a proverb in the Bible, it helps me. And it refreshes me, and it recalibrates my thinking. And the way that God made us is so cool. Yet we must be deliberate and have that discipline. He didn't give us automatic discipline. And so that's a choice. And if you cannot do it on your own, share with somebody what your goal is that you lack discipline in, and get each other's back. And you'll see, I believe, a change in more oxygen, if you will, in your lungs, a more peace in your mind as you look at challenges and realize it's not about that person, and it's not about you, it's not about the mistake and who's to blame. It's about me trying to be Jesus to them, loving them, being more patient, being more kind, not losing stress, not just tricking myself in believing that my reactions are justified if they're wrong. But really, every day is a day closer to Jesus, and I want to be more like Him every day. And so to have that, I believe that reading the Word, praying every day, going to church, of course, but also maybe if you know there's a specific thing that you need to work on. I know that that happens for me. And I tell a couple close friends and say, hey, can you pray for me? Is there a book on that? Can I read that? And they're like, yeah. And so, you know what? No matter where you are, whether you're on stage preaching about Jesus or you are just thinking I'm not as important, you're just blah, blah, blah. No, no, no. There's no blah, blah, blah in the family of God. We're all important. We're all valued. We're all valuable. And we all can be used. So let's get that armor back on. Let's polish it up. Let's get back into the Word. Let's get into discipline and routine of being with Him in prayer, focused and ready for today's challenge. Love you. Take care. And don't believe that I just wake up and say, I'm ready for today's challenge. Are you kidding me? I wake up and say, hey, I need some coffee, right? And Nick, let me tell you, you can ask my wife, Nick's not righteous in all of his reactions. And that's the beauty of how God keeps you humble, yet striving to be better, is the daily walk with Jesus as well. We all must strive to be a better husband, be a better father, be a better friend, be a better son, brother, neighbor, work colleague, employee, whatever it is. Be better, because it is for the glory of God.